Hello there ladies and gentlemen, today we got ourselves a brand new patch for Scum, and before we start today's episode, let's go over some of the things regarding it. First, we have a new change to the Horde system. The devs did some heavy tweaking around how Hordes behave in Scum, specifically in high threat zone areas. This change includes spawners, refresh rates, and lots of bug fixing around the edges. According to the devs, not everything is completely solved, but they did a big pass on this and they're positive in their testing. They also adjusted mid-threat zones as well, but more fixes will come with time. So there will be some issues with them for right now, as the high threat zones were the priority for the devs, but don't worry yourselves, the devs are actively working to fix the mid-threat zones as well. Next we have the vehicles, and for those of you who are the active seafarers of Scum, you'll be happy to know that the Rafts, stand-up paddleboards and the crafted variants are back in the game. Following on from that, those of you who love the motorcycle life will be happy to know that the Hellrider version of the dirt bike is back even better. Now, with more modules to customise your ride, and this includes the original dirt bike that we currently already have in the game too. Next we have a new feature in the game, the Inventory Expansion Kit. These kits include 3 variants for you to attach to your vehicles. The first variant you have is the Small Expansion Kit, designed to go on bicycles, motorcycles, rafts and stand-up paddleboards. Next we have the medium-sized expansion kit, designed for the boats with the outboard engines. And lastly, we have the big expansion kits, which can fit all cars and big rafts. As well as these cool features, those of you who love living the wild lifestyle can now craft horse heads and hair slippers. Finally, we have all necessary bug fixes listed, as well as plenty of quality of life improvements to help you all out. Feel free to have a look right now. And that's today's patch, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a fairly good one. Now, on with today's episode. Well, I hope you enjoyed that intro, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new patch. Now, unfortunately, this means that we've had to have a partial wipe, which means the map is completely refreshed. We no longer have our home located up here, or sorry, no, down here in Charlie 3. I have spawned here in Charlie 3, conveniently just up from my little castle. We'll be going there today. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the patch. I hope it comes to, I hope everyone tries it out and everything. Oh, and should I mention, don't ride the bicycles. Don't ride the city bikes just right now. Apparently there's something wrong with the city bikes. Don't ride the city bikes. Anyway, we're not going to consider this a new series. We're going to continue this as a continuation. We're just going to consider this as like a soft reset. We're not gonna restart anything. Ooh. Oh yeah, there's a town down there. We could go to the... You know what, we're going to go to the castle. We're going to go to the castle, so... Whew, we got a patch today, and I'm very happy about it. I am very happy about this patch today, ladies and gentlemen. That's been a long time coming, and it's getting closer to 1.0. I've got a feeling, I have a feeling that we're getting there. Probably the best addition into this is probably all the vehicles that have come back. The variation on the dirt bike, the modularity of it, and the fact that we've got the Rafts back, and we've even got the stand-up paddleboards too. See the expansion kits as well? They're so cool. I should have mentioned in that introduction, I think you can only buy them from the traders. You can buy small and medium storage options from the lad who sells, you know, all the fishing stuff and all the boat stuff. You can buy small and large storage options from the vehicle trader. So those are the places that you can kind of pick them up. I kind of forgot to mention that. What I will do before I do anything actually is start crafting myself a little knife. We're pretty much back to bare bones. We're back to bare bones, and we're going to have to deal with all these puppets and deal with all the death and the potential hardships that are going to be coming with it. So my intention today is to try and get at least something out of this castle. As soon as we loot up this castle, I'll go north into the little town and we'll check out some of that, and we'll see if we can try and get a big backpack or something. Hopefully we can. Now, I'm aiming to get a couple of arrows out of here, a bow, potentially my sword, potentially my helmet and stuff like that. We'll get it. We'll get it. Oh shit. We'll get it early days. I'm going to quickly cut this. I'm going to cut this and turn this into a spear. Now, this is my previous character that you've seen me using in previous episodes on this series. The reason why it's a soft reset is it's essentially just for the devs to make sure that there's nothing that could conflict with anything that's going into the world. You saw the list of quality of life updates, all the bug fixes and stuff like that. So they've been doing quite a lot of work. They're still actively working on the medium threat areas for this game. Apparently, high threat zones have been fixed. Well, I say they've been fixed. They know that there's still some things wrong with it, but more updates will be coming soon. And hopefully, by maybe 1.0, we'll have it completely fleshed out and completely fixed. That's what my hope is. Right, what we got here? These get batteries. Let's have a look through this. Lots and lots of metal. For any new players that are wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm building my awareness skill. Your awareness... Oh, that's a good find, actually, if I was playing multiplayer. Oh, that's not good. I've triggered her. Oh, she's not dead. She's not dead. Back off, you spooky bitch. Get in the bed. Get in the bed. Get in the bed. Get. Right, so the puppets are here. As I said, this is kind of a medium threat zone. So they've done some tweaking here, but they've not finalised it. They've not completely fleshed it out. And what I was saying before is, I'm raising my awareness skill. Now, when I hold in control right mouse button for you guys, when I hold in my control button, I go into focus mode. I can start seeing things on the ground. For example, if my awareness skill is high enough, I can actually see, or sorry, that's my survival skill. You can see the compass at the very top. That's survival skill. If it was anything else, the awareness skill, you'd usually see that these items would glow this kind of blue colour. If I've not actually already spotted it, they'll glow blue. This as well helps you focus in on sounds. So, say for example, I'm looting here and then I hear a noise over there. I can focus in and hear, you know, focus in on my hearing to that specific location to hear if anybody's moving around. It's a good thing to have. It's a good skill to master. Mainly because it just helps you. It just helps you drown out all that ambient sound, and it allows you to focus in and hear any potential threats. There's a couple of new boots. There we go, some new boots. We've got some high tops. What we got in here? Bingo! Bingo! That's what we wanted. Oh, Holy shit. Oh, I've already got a good start. This is perfect. Am I going to get money? Oh, I got money too. I just need to get a... I need to get a bag. A bag or some clothing would be good right now. Some clothing would be ideal. But so far... Oh, there's another set of arrows actually. I'm going to drop them down here. There we go. Leave it. Oh, the icon for the arrows has changed as well. That's pretty cool. What even is a cobra? Oh, it's a cobra bow. Nice. This thing will mess up puppets. It will mess puppets up. There's some 12 gauge. There is a really cool sword right there as well. There's another helmet. It's better quality, so I'm going to take it. That medieval sword is 89%. That's at 88%. Unfortunately, this is the better one. I'm not biased at all. Trust me, I'm not biased. I'm not biased. Trust me, please trust me. Right. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to tear up my shirt. No, I'm not actually. I'm going to keep my shirt on. Equip that. Put that there. And what I want to do is I want to put this. Can I throw them down there? I'm hoping that dropped down. I'm hoping that dropped through that hole there. So if I do that... No, they didn't drop all the way down. That's a shame. Oh, the carbon one's dropped down here though. The carbon one dropped. Right, now that we've got a sword, we can actually deal damage instead of a wooden stick. This is good actually, because now I don't have to waste any of my clothing here. I'll be able to use some of her clothing. Oh, nice. Cool. I'm going to cut up this military thing, or this military shirt, and turn it into a courier backpack. I might cut down this tree as well, or this bush. That's okay. We just need one more. We just need one more rag. We're essentially going to create a courier backpack. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and get those arrows. Because those arrows will be very useful at this point. So we've got a bow, we've got a sword, we've got melee and missile, we've got a little bit of armor. And we're kind of rocking and rolling right now. I'm tempted to live here. I'm very tempted to live within the castle confines. But I know for a fact that I've done that before, so I'm not going to do it again. What I should do is I should build maybe in Bravo 2 or Bravo 3 rather than Charlie 3. Right, I think we can make our bag. There we go, courier backpack. This is going to act as a military quiver for me because it has the same storage as a military quiver. It's a 3x3 slot container or inventory boost or inventory expansion bag, if you want to call it that. Just a bag, but it's the same inventory space as a military quiver, and I like to use these as quivers instead of the improvised one that you can actually make, which is right here, improvised quiver. So if I equip that, right, if I run back over here, they fit conveniently into the backpack. Look. So I can have 3 stacks right here. Not a problem. It does unfortunately mean I don't have any storage space, but it also means that I've got, you know, the offensive capability to loose arrows at puppets and pretty much save my skin. Until I can get myself an actual quiver, this will have to do. There's another one of my swords. Let's go through some of these. Bingo, that's what we want. More arrows. Arrows out of this place, you will find carbon ones, you will find metal ones. Occasionally, you'll find broadheads. I've got there's a lot of helmets here. There's a lot of feudals in this here castle. All my feudalites. Right. More feudalite helmets. What did I say? Carbon, metal arrows, and broadhead carbon arrows. Like 3 of the best arrows that you can get your hands on early game. Like there's no other better thing to have than a carbon broadhead. I'm quite serious about that. Like bows in this game mess people up. They really do. And all you need is the right strength of bow, the right draw weight, and you can sometimes one-shot people. It's unbelievable. surprisingly enough, there's not a lot of puppets, which is actually leading me to believe that the devs have actually done quite a considerable amount of work when it comes towards them. Because I'm not seeing that many puppets kicking about. I've only seen 2 or 3. Kind of, it's a cobra. Don't want that. What I would like to get is, oh yes, there we go. I'm not going to bother taking that little small stack now that I've got a full stack. Oh, those are metal broadheads. Those pack a punch. Those pack a punch. Now, as you can quite clearly see, we can also get a lot of bolts out of here. There's a scorpion. That's actually 40 pound draw weight. There's another set of bolts. More metal arrows. There's a predator. I'm going to take the predator instead because it's a heavier draw weight, which means there'll be even more damage inflicted with it. I want to put my long socks on because the long socks will give me some warmth. Carbon arrows, nah. Sporran, yes, that's perfect. That's also the same size as a quiver. That's also conveniently the same size as a quiver. So, you know what I'm going to be doing? Going to be filling out the rest of those. There we go. Uh-oh. I need to be careful here. We need to be careful here. But there we go. I'm kind of already kitted. I'm still in oranges. I don't want to be in oranges, but we're kitted. We've got arrows. We've got a very strong bow. We've got a very strong and very fast melee weapon. And we've also got my helmet, which benefits me because, one, a vanity item for me, and and the fact that it is a level of protection. It is a level of armor. It will pretty much crush 9mm rounds incoming at you. It'll crush 22. I think it's 22 LR that it'll crush as well. Like, you'll still die if you take too many shots to the head, but like at least it'll mitigate some of those bullets. And I think it's between 1 or 2 bullets that my helmet can mitigate 45 ACP, which means if you're lucky, if you are truly lucky, you will survive a 45 ACP shot to the head using my helmet. Depending where they shoot you, of course, and depending on your health and your overall strength and your attributes and stuff like that. It all factors in. It all factors in. I've actually tucked my Tech 1, like, trousers into my boots. That's disgusting. That's rancid. What is wrong with my character right now? Right, now that we've got lots of arrows, now that we've got plenty of them, we've got plenty of arrows now, we can start thinking about moving to the north. The reason why is because that little town will have plenty of things for me to pick up. Plenty of things like backpacks, food, miscellaneous items, you know, the kind of things that you need to pick up through this game. And yes, building my awareness skill passively as well is quite a big thing for me. I'm going to go up one more turret, one more turret, one more turret. Go up this one. If it's a lucky turret, then we're good. It's a lucky turret. It's a lucky turret. A little bit, some leggings. We got some money. More bolts. If I had a crossbow, if I could craft, well, I can craft a crossbow, but if I had a crossbow, I would more than likely take the bolts. But unfortunately, I don't have one of those. Lots of helmets and lots of swords. I like this. I like this a lot. I like it a lot. Hey, let's see what's in here. Oh, a helmet and a sword. And more tights. They're leggings. They're not well, no, actually, they're tights. Those are certainly tights. They're not leggings. Right, now we're going to move for the north. We're going to start moving away from here now. So, there you go. If you find yourself near the castle located in the top right of Bravo 3, you can get yourself kitted out with a pretty decent kit. Bear in mind, it's not like a gun or anything like that, but this will keep you alive. This kit will keep you alive. And it'll allow you to hunt things, it'll allow you to hunt bears, wolves, boars, it'll allow you to hunt players. If you get any good with the bow, you can definitely kill a lot of players without being seen, without being heard. Like, all they need to do, like, say for example, it's like you versus 2 people. Take out one guy. The other guy doesn't know where you are. He doesn't know where the shot came from. All they'll hear is a little zip. And that's all they'll hear. That's genuinely all they'll hear. And they might hear the death gargle of, like, their friend, but that's about it. That's about it. But that's what can happen. And the bow has seen me through a couple of kills already on multiplayer games, or in this game in general. In fact, I even showed one off in one of my streams as well. We actually killed a guy live. He was running to his plane, away depositing loot probably, and I took one wooden arrow and I just loosed it right at his neck, right below the helmet that he was wearing. And hey presto, we got a kill. Oh, that's a good find. And we've also got a generator here. We've got a... I'm actually going to take that because I don't want to be using this for very long. In fact, I don't want to be using that at all. Now that I've got a sword. There's a puppet over there. There's a puppet in front of me. Oh, just be careful. We'll just have to be... Oh, hello. Hello. Well cropped up. Alright, okay, alright. I see how it is, game. I see how it is. Alright. Right, let's have a wee look through here. Now that's a good find right there. I just have to find myself a sewn kit and I'll be happy as dandy. I think she's inside. Are you gonna bust the door down? Oh, you bitch! Can't believe I missed that shot. I genuinely can't believe I missed that shot. Right, here we go. Oh, yes. That pinned him. That genuinely pinned him to the ground there. Did you see that? That was beautiful. That was lovely. I like that. I like these. I love the bows. The bows are so good. Right, we'll go through a couple of these little buildings, see if we can find some better clothing. That's my aim for today's episode. I want to try and find some better clothing. Hey! Hey, that's even better. We're working now. We're really working with it now. That's a good find. We'll put them on. We have to watch with the hand abrasions as well. Hand abrasions can be a wee bit of a problem later on. But for right now, not so. I'm not really fussed about it. Not really fussed about it. Right, check the bed. More money. They're leaving a lot of money behind, whoever lives in here. These people especially, they left $90 in there. There's a wee short skirt and Crocs. Craps. No, we're not taking those. I am bleeding. Am I? Oh, it's a C1. It's a C1. I don't have to worry about it. That as well, ladies and gentlemen. If you get struck by a puppet, don't worry. Don't worry about it. See if you start bleeding. It's totally fine. It's okay. It's just a little blood. Just a little blood. It's okay. So long as it's a C1 and not a C2 or a C3 or a C4 or a C5 or no, not C5, a C4. Sorry, C5. C5's just like death. C5 is just literally death. So long as it's not a C4, you're okay. So long as it's not a C3, a C2. If it's a C1, you're perfectly fine. C2, you might want to patch it. C3, probably want to get that fixed. C4, you definitely want to get that fixed. That's a bad time. I was hoping to find possibly a vehicle here as well. I love the vehicle expansion kits. Oh, no. Get that off. Get off of me. Couple of wee set of glasses. Ooh. I'll take those. That's a screwdriver, which means I'll be able to unlock some stuff. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, we're getting kitted out now. We just have to find some half-decent trousers. Some half-decent, like maybe work trousers or something like that. I'd like to try and find some. As I said, my goal here is to try and get some better clothing options because orange really isn't my colour. Orange really isn't my colour. I don't think it's many people's colour. It's a nice colour, but it's not my colour. You know what I mean? Black, navies, you know, dark grey, they're my colours. Certainly not beige. I don't want to wear beige clothes. Oh, there we go. I mean, they're still orange, but at least it's not. Well, they're kind of brown, actually. That's actually a lot better. We're actually... Oh, wait, hold on. Give me that. I'll make a repair kit in just a second. Oh, mini skirt. Oh, mini skirt. Hello. Oh, okay. Lots of thread today. Lots of thread today. This is good. This is really good. I'm actually having a good time right now. This is one of my better starts. I'm wondering why my puppet count isn't maybe where it should be. I don't know if it's been... I don't know if the partial wipe has maybe affected my spawn rates. Or it might be just the workings of the devs. But I don't see as many puppets as I usually should see. I'll have to double check that. I'll definitely be checking that after this video is published. Or at least after I get this done. Because I'll probably end up editing this for a wee while actually. Oh, the money. The money. Money. Money, 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 money. I'm going to take that knife actually because that's going to come in handy at some point. Right. Let's go over to the kiosk. I'm looking rather... I'm looking alright. I'm looking okay. This is an okay look. I'm not mad about this look. No money. Oh! Leopard print. Leopard print. That reminds me of somebody. Miss Naughty Kitty. Who wears leopard print all the bloody time. Right. Nah, don't want that. What else have we got? Anything? To search that? Yeah, search that. Right. Now to go to the kiosk. Time to get something to eat because my character's stomach is rumbling. And I need to get something to eat. Open the door, please. What do we have? We've got coffee. We've got coffee grounds. A 1911 magazine. We can't eat that, but I can certainly make someone eat the rounds from it. A lot of knives and stuff in here, isn't there? Oh, there we go. That's a find. I'll take that. Right. Now that I'm underneath this little shelter here, we're going to make an improvised sewing kit. Because I need to think about repairing my stuff at this point. Because some of my stuff is kind of beaten and battered, especially my high-top boots and my leather backpack. I want to make sure that there's none of this red on it. If there's any red, it takes up the inventory space and you end up with less to carry. Right, let's repair you. Let's repair you. We've got $601. I didn't even realise we were that rich. Jeez, oh, alright, okay, cool. Alright. Oh! See before we continue, by the way, I've actually, well, it's not my news, but it's actually to do with one of my friends, believe it or not. Yes, I have friends, leave me the hell alone. Y'all know who Miss Impossible is, right? Y'all know who Miss Impossible is, one of my best friends. And resident streamer of Scum on Twitch. She's recently opened up her own server. M's Madhouse. So, if you want to go and join that, if you want to go and check it out now, it is an Australian server. It is an Australian server. It's Oceanic. But I will say I have connected to it. It isn't that bad. Anyone from the UK, anyone from Europe connecting to it, you should have a fairly stable connection. It was very fluent when I played on it. So if you want to check out M's Madhouse as your is that what I think it is? If you want to check out M's Madhouse, which is a brand new server, brand new survival server, no zones, no safes, no red or green zones. It's just Scum as is. It's just Scum as is. I'll put a little picture on screen for you guys. If you want to join that server, all the details will be in the description as well. So if you want to come and join that, if you want to come and play with me in Miss Impossible, you can certainly come and do that. Because I'll definitely be killing her. I'll 100% be killing her all the damn time. Right, soldiering on. Soldiering on. Oh, there's a gas mask. I need to also think about buying some stuff as well. I need to think about buying and sell. Ooh, Galaxy Blue. I'm gonna set that a solid colour. What does that come out at? Oh, that looks kind of tattered, but I don't... You know what? I don't care. I don't care. Could be worse. Oh, it's my favourite coloured shirt. It's my favourite coloured shirt. I love red. Red's my favourite colour. Red is my favourite colour. Red and black. Red and black's my colours. That's my colour scheme. Oh. Some motocross. Motocross goggles. Very nice. Look like Oakleys. Like cheap Oakleys. See, when I say cheap Oakleys, there's no actually any cheap Oakleys. They're all really expensive. They're all really expensive. But the cheapest of the lot, which is like, I don't know, about £85 or something like that. Something along those lines. There's a lot of miniskirts in this town. I think I've entered a party town. I genuinely think I've entered a party town. This has actually been quite fun. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're kind of kitted out now. We're kind of ready to rock and roll. Now, where am I heading next? I'll probably go into the Charlie 3 town. I think that's where we'll be heading next. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a relatively short video. And that is going to be today's episode. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the introduction with all the patch notes and stuff like that. I am sorry that this is going to be a fairly short episode. It's because I've done this later in the day and I kind of want to get in my bed at a reasonable hour tonight. So I do apologise about that. Not necessarily my fault. Just people on the motorways and stuff like that just not thinking and, you know what I mean. Other drivers. That's what I mean. And it made me late for work and that kind of thing. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the next episode you will see me walking through Charlie 3 town and probably down south into Bravo 3 to potentially make a base. Because that's what I'm thinking. Now that we've got ourselves all kitted out in a very nice, like kind of coloured uniform or nice clothing, it's time to just start a base. We're just going to start a base. We've also got 6 fame points already, so we're building them up slowly. And now, hopefully in the next episode I'll be able to get a gun as well, and maybe a bigger backpack. Those are my goals for the next episode. A gun with ammo and a bigger backpack. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching today. If you've enjoyed today's episode, leave a thumbs up on this video. Tell me what you think in the comments below. How are you guys finding the patch? How are you finding it? Have you jumped onto any servers and tried it out? That as well, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been enjoying this series and you've still not subscribed, please consider subscribing and ring the little bell. You'll stay up to date with videos just like this, as well as a Sunday night live stream, which starts between 6 and 7 PM UK. We go for about 3-4 hours playing the likes of Scum, Manalord, Stalker, and a variety of other games, including that we also sometimes do Warhammer 40k mini painting as well. It's a hobby that I'm very, very passionate about. I'm still getting good at it, but I really like to do live streams for you guys featuring just that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go away, have a little deep dive on the patch notes, probably join M's server, and probably kill her.